Alright, you guys, welcome back to another one. So, today is November 24th. It's the last day of the first firearm season here in Illinois. So, I just posted a trapping video the other day. Actually, I posted a few trapping videos, and they did okay. I see trapping still got a little bit of interest on YouTube. So, like I said in those videos, if you watched them before, I plan to take you guys along this year as I start trapping again like I used to. So today what we're doing is we're right off the side of the highway, as you can see, and there's some fish and wildlife ground. It's got a big creek that runs through the middle of it, and on the other side some flooded timber, a little slough that people like to duck hunt. On this side we got a lot of thicket, a lot of briars and Johnson grass and all sorts of crap. So I'm gonna show you guys how I set this up, and just kind of similar as the other video that I posted, just a working man's trap line. I got to work this week and just super busy, but I still want to get some traps in the ground. So this is a way we could be super productive and not have to go very far from the vehicles. So let's grab some traps here. I'm gonna load up my pack basket. I'm probably gonna grab, I don't know, 6 to 8 coon traps and 2 or 3 beaver traps and a couple 220s, and just see what we get into. So I'll see you guys when we get in there. All right, first set here. Real quick, if I throw that caster mount in right beneath me, we're right here against the creek. Just gonna throw a dog proof on this tree right here. These coons will be traveling this creek all the time. They'll run these edges and look to get them a bite to eat every night. So I forgot my GoPro, so just hang with me, and my stand. I just have my phone. So anyways, let's see if we can set this down here. I don't think it's gonna work very good. All right, bear with me because I don't have anything on me to film with. I completely forgot at the house because I'm in a hurry. I'm gonna try to get in the deer stand this evening. So, all right, got it set here. Clear out some leaves, which you don't have to do. I'm just clearing them out so I can see it. Find a good spot to anchor this. Gonna bait her up with some cat food. If you guys watched my last video, I was using marshmallows. This time, since we're by a creek, using some cat food and fish oil. Oh man, I don't know why I'm pouring. I got a little cup. Look at that. I didn't know that was in there. All right. Now, got her filled up with our cat food to the rim. Now what we're gonna do is, I got some fish oil with me. Just bought a jug of it, bought a gallon off of F&T, put in the spray bottle. I'm just gonna make a line going from the front of that trap, just I don't know, a couple strips right here, just to kind of pull them into it. You don't ever want to spray it down in your trap, because I do not believe they like the taste of it. They just like the smell of it. Just helps pull them in. And we'll also spray a little bit up here above the trap on the tree. So I'm sorry this is such an unprofessional video. I cannot believe I forgot all my filming stuff at the house. Got some sprayed on the tree. Now what we're gonna do, gonna make a little line like that. She's all baited up and good to go. So we're down here and in the creek, and like I said, sorry again, I can't film that good. I didn't remember my stuff. Won't happen again. Anyways, we're down here by this dam. Right here's the main dam. They're gonna be moving up and down this creek and coming in from this bank here on that slide by my pack basket to check this dam every night. So what we got here is a Bridger Special number 5 with the night latch. Right here, as you guys can see under the trap, all that fresh mud. That is where that beaver last night probably threw all that mud up, making caster mounds and stuff through here. So what I did, I'm just in my hip waders, and I'm just stepping down here on the edge of the creek. I pushed all that mud down and made a little trench there. That's where that trap's gonna set. It's set pretty deep. We're gonna set the caster mount up here a little ways. What he'll do is he'll swim up here, his belly will touch that bank. He'll throw his back feet down, and hopefully we'll catch him on the back foot there. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this cinder block here, cast it out there, and it is plenty deep enough to hopefully drown him. And we're gonna stake it up here at the top with a stake in that little loophole in this cable. And then we're gonna throw some lure up there and kind of fence it in. And yeah, that's how we're gonna do it. So there's no good way for me to set my phone up here. It'll just fall in the water. So I'm gonna set it up and I'll show you guys the finished product. All right, there we have it. There's our finished product. We got this all slicked up. We threw some lure up here on top. We got our 2 sticks, hopefully guide sticks. It'll help him when he's coming down through here. Let me zoom this out a little bit. When he's swimming down through here, once he either dives in the water off this slide, or if he's coming from upstream, He'll come through here to check this dam. He'll smell that. He'll swim over here, come right between these sticks, and I don't know if you guys can see it. Right there's my trap. So hopefully he'll hit that bank, put them back feet down. We'll have him. He'll swim out here and he'll drown. So, all right, on to the next set. All right, you guys, so we are up under the bridge now. As you can see, all the coon tracks coming up underneath this bridge, heading down through the creek. So we're gonna get a dog proof in, probably gonna try to wrap around this trestle here. And yeah, this will probably be a set that produces every other night or every night for the next couple days. There's just coon tracks everywhere underneath here. And anywhere you guys can find these little bridges, like I said in the last video I posted, I was trapping near a bridge. This is just a highway for critters, because it's an area where they can go underneath the highway that's above us and keep from getting caught, or gosh darn it, keep from getting hit on the road. So they feel a lot safer under here, and not only that, they're down here looking for crawfish and little bluegill and whatever they can find. So anyways, we're gonna get this set thrown in, and I will see you guys the next set. So all right, you guys, so we have jumped the creek. Right over there is my caster mound set, my dog proofs right there, and that swamp's over here. And I don't think I need to say too much more. As you guys can see, this is just a worn out beaver run. They have been coming up in here non-stop to get limbs and stuff. So that right there is a great spot for that 330. We're gonna throw that in there. And not only is this a great spot for beavers, but I've set these up before, and most of the otters I've ever caught have been in sets like this. They come swimming down these creeks, and they use these beaver runs as channels, travel ways, little highways to get up in here and jump from one creek to the other. So we're gonna get that 330 in here, and I'll show you guys when we're finished. Also, before I leave, there's a coon trail as well that's coming right down the edge of this creek. So we are gonna set a bunch of coon traps up and down through here. And I don't know if you guys can see it. Right there it goes right around through there, takes a left, and just keeps on going. So we're gonna get some sets thrown in. All right, you guys, there it is. Coming up through this creek, coming up into this cutout that these beavers have made, going in there to get sticks and stuff so they could work on their dam. And threw a 330 in there. Like I said, that's a great spot for not only the beavers that have been using it, but also otters. And what I did was I threw some dog proofs in up and down through this trail as I went. So what I got is I got 3 dog proofs and a conibear on this side, and a conibear, a drowner set, and 2 coon traps on that side. I can't speak today. So what I got is 4 on this side of the creek and 4 sets on that side of the creek. So 8 in total, and I'll see you guys in the morning when we're checking them. I'd say over the next 4 or 5 days, we'll put up, man, at least 3 beavers and another 3 or 4 coons. So we'll run them and see what happens. I'll see you guys in the morning. All right, you guys, just like I said, or just like I thought, these coons would sooner or later run through all this buckbrush in here on one of these trails that interconnect, and come into this swamp and that's real shallow and look to get them something to eat. As you can see, the dog proof finally produced. It took 3 days, but that's all right. Big old coon right there. So we're not gonna reset this. Usually I'd reset it and it'd be a great set, but I've actually, tomorrow, like I said, is Thanksgiving, so I'm gonna pull all my traps. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take care of this guy and pull it, and that's just one less trap that I gotta pull tomorrow. So on to the next set. All right, y'all, so we were on the trap today. So far, nothing on the one side of the creek where we set the conibear in that run, but over here where I set the caster mound yesterday, it looks like my caster mound is, or my trap is gone and at the bottom of the cable. So I'm gonna pass over to my cameraman here, and I'm gonna get down in there and we'll see what we got. Beaver. All right, you guys. Just like we set it up, as you guys can see that. Can you see that from the camera? Back foot catch. Beautiful, just like we planned it. I'm gonna get him up here on the bank and we'll take a look at him. All right, so we got a little beaver there. Trap worked just like it's supposed to. Like I said, we set up for that back foot catch. So I completely remade this set, and what I did there, I don't know if you guys can see it, is since it's supposed to rain a little bit tonight, my lure, I put her underneath a piece of bark. It's gonna work just like a little roof. If it's supposed to rain, these cast nerve mounds will still work. Just make sure you put your lure under something waterproof. So you can take a piece of bark and put all your lure underneath there. So we're gonna move on. Got a couple more sets to check, and I'll see you guys in the next set. All right, so we're coming down the line on this creek side, running these few traps. Today's the last day. Probably I'm gonna pull them after today. Thanksgiving's tomorrow. So anyways, big old coon and the Freedom brand, running this crankbait. Well, we are checking traps again today. It's the third day, and so far I got a couple more to check, but so far nothing's been happening really in all of my sets except for one. As you can see there, we got another beaver today, and just like the last 2 days, he was in this caster mound set coming to work this dam. So moral to this whole video is caster mounds on these dams is probably one of the highest catch rate you'll have. How am I trying to put this? One of the most productive sets you can set, hands down, for beavers. If you can find a dam that's loaded in all them white sticks, fresh mud that these beavers are constantly working, get some caster mounds thrown in on the backside where the water's deep, and they will produce non-stop. You could probably catch every single beaver out of a hut if you're using a few sets over the span of a week or two. As you guys can see here, definitely getting results. Back foot catch on this beaver, just like the other ones. And yeah, that's just a super highly productive set to set. So we're gonna get this guy taken care of. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving. I'm gonna go ahead and pull my traps tomorrow, so I'm gonna end the video right here. And the other sets didn't do too good, but we're gonna pull everything. It's supposed to get super cold tomorrow. It's supposed to get like 18 degrees. We got a freeze coming in, and I think I'm gonna go set some coyote traps out at a couple farms. So make sure you guys subscribe and stay tuned, and we'll be after the coyotes this weekend. So see you guys on the next.